We can check that. Yeah, we do have one here. We'll protect it with the moose hide satchel. That's probably a good idea. Right. Looks like wrist. Got sprain wrist because we're a little bit overweight. Only a little bit though. Right, and then we're seeing about things that we're taking out of here. I mean, we've got to take all of these saplings because they can't cure here. That's just cloth. We can leave that. We'll take this book. Let's just go get a little bit of water also here. We got some scrap metal here. I think we might. Do I want to take this saw with me? We have another one on us. No, then I think we'll take this saw with us. Take these matches. We've left a few matches here. Celerum. We have no celerum, so I'll grab that. And some of the wood. Okay. I don't know if there's stuff in one of these crates. I can't quite remember. We could have a look anyway. That's 24 minutes. I'll take to break this down. 39. Okay, hold on. Let's put on a liter. We need to stay warm whilst we do this. We'll let the day warm up a little bit. No, maybe there's not. I felt like there was, but I think the wind has died down as well. Right, drop all of that. We've still got 4 coal. I think we're okay. To turn my phone off. It's always the stream notification. Yeah, because we got a chance to get ill from eating that right now, so I think we'll leave that here. That's just a little bit of food. The water right there, that's fine. How are we doing for torches? We've got a few. This one's terrible. We'll just drop that. You can always leave a couple torches here. It's not a bad idea. Alright, let's do the rest of that water we had. We'll grab some torches. I'm just going to throw the bad ones on the ground. We can just use them as fuel later by breaking them down into sticks. I do want to keep throwing them back there because kind of in a weird place right now. Oh wow, this is some bad torches. These are some terrible torches. That's a bit better. Let's get one. Okay, and I want to make sure I'm not overweight, so we'll actually leave some more water here as well. In fact, we'll eat some stuff. Yep, I'll eat this. Some water. Let's actually drop a little bit of this wood. We don't even need that much. No, let's take this back with us. And let's leave behind another one of these torches. That's decent. Okay. So we're gonna head to. I think we're gonna head over to the tracks. go right through the middle of Forlorn Muskeg and walk along those. We'll go past the the derailed car. It's like a crashed car. I didn't realise how tired we were. Might have been worth sleeping. I mean, I say meh, we kind of need to. I believe we looted this stuff. Yeah, there was coal in there, so I remember. Let's do this because we need to get rid of this wolf. There's like a little cabin thing here, little shed. Check this. I can't remember the exact weight thresholds for movement speed. I think the next one is actually at 55, so we might as well be at 55 kilos of weight. Actually, I'll grab some of these cattail heads. I can't remember how many we've got for start fires. 2 or 3, yeah. That was the wolf we killed. I don't think it's worth grabbing that because we can't cure anything back there. Oh, we left a deer hide there. Yeah, we can't cure anything there, so... do this by quality, it's much easier. And, oh, Polaroids in here, that's okay. I think we'll keep going this way. Go up on there. The train line is along those power lines there, so if you ever don't know where you are when you're out on the ice, you can always head to the train line by looking at the power lines. They're quite easy to spot. Yeah, we're moving a little bit slower because we're slightly overweight. But that's alright. I'm not too fussed about getting any other loot right now in Forlorn Muskeg. We could go to the other radio tower that's over there. You might be able to see it, I don't know. It's right there in front of me though. So we could check that out. But that's quite far away, and there's a cave we can go to get coal and stuff if we wanted to. I'm not going to bother grabbing that maple sapling. We don't need more maple saplings. It's just extra weight. I don't know why I can't get up there. We're fine if we go run into walls, because we got fire, we're completely safe from them. This one got scared of wolf coat. Exactly. Train car's just kind of over there, I think. We're obviously not going to walk out on the ice. If we can help it. Don't really need to grab any more cattails, but it is a very good food source, and we actually don't have any food waiting for us where we're going, so it's not a bad idea to grab some. It would probably be worth hunting something when we get near to trappers, if the moose is there. No, the moose is up by the dam, isn't it? So, yeah, we're not going to get a moose, but maybe a deer we can hunt, or get something to hunt, or get a wolf to hunt a deer for us. Yep, there's the train car there, it's that red thing. There's like a few train cars there, one of them's open, you can go inside. I thought they wouldn't see us, so. I just realised fire just went out. I didn't realise how low it was. Okay, well hopefully we won't run into any more walls on our way out of here. But that's not good, because that's just a waste of a match now, really. Although, I think we have got a mag lens on us, so we could start fire now. Anytime you get a clear day, it's probably a good idea to start fire, because you do it for free. Mag lenses don't degrade, so all it takes is fuel, and fuel respawns. So, I guess we'll just go this way. What are we at to? Weight 50.5 there. Even this here is probably weak ice, but yeah. There's only a little bit. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. I mean, the further out, like, you go onto the ice, the more likely it's going to be weak ice. Like this whole section here, I would guess is weak ice, but there's no difference in the coloration of it or anything like that. You can't tell until you stand on it. But it is fixed, so if you remember where it all is, then it never moves. So each of these is 150 calories. So, like I said, they're a good thing to grab. Yeah, so we could take a detour, go all the way up to the radio tower, go into the cave, but there's also the overlook you can check out. But the main points of interest in this area is this train car, and then specifically the homestead. It's going to have the stuff that you want, and that's where the forge is as well, which is kind of one of the main reasons to come Forlorn Muskeg is the forge. It's the closest forge to Mystery Lake by quite a bit, so a lot of people who set up in Mystery Lake in Trapper's Cabin, that's the forge they'll go to. And we're only losing one chevron of temperature at the moment, which is very nice. Means we don't need to worry about it. And as you can see, there are tons of cattails in here. If you're in Forlorn Muskeg, you will not starve to death. All you have to do is go grab cattails. There are quite a few wolves around, so you need to make sure you can protect yourself from those, but besides that, yeah, you're good. Bear does kind of patrol around here, so you need to be careful of that. We have dealt with one bear already, back over there. So, hopefully there's not a bear around here. Oh, no, there it is up on that hill. I believe. Yeah, that's the bear up there. Bears are very slow when they're walking about, so you can easily get away from them. But let's not linger here too long. We're going to check along this side of the train, go over, and then double back on ourselves. Check in here. This is the one you can go inside, I believe. Oh no, is it this one? Oh, it's got some soup. And you can get coal, you can get firewood, you can get scrap metal, you can get some food. I've seen a backpack here before. More cattails there. The other nice thing about cattails is they don't dehydrate you at all. A lot of food items, and including meat, dehydrate you when you eat them. So, right, a flare, that's good. It's like just a torch in a.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Pint-sized torch, basically. Okay, let's take a moment to eat some food, just to get rid of a little bit of weight. It means our calories stay up, so you don't need to worry about it suddenly not being the case. Now we'll drink a bit, get below 55, because like I said, I think that's the cut-off point, because we got plus 15 kilos. So we could sleep in here. It's actually a little bit cold. If we wanted to get some winks in. Yeah, we could sleep here. I don't know. Given that, yeah, let's keep moving because you never know when the weather's going to change. This is really good weather to be out in. Very little wind. It's quite warm. Yeah, I don't think we want to jeopardize that at all. There's the bear as well. If we hung, yeah, that's true. If we hung around there and sleep there, the bear won't come and disturb us most likely, but it will mean getting out of this area might be a lot harder because the bear could just be outside the front door. But yeah, and it's quite a long walk. Forlorn Muskeg is quite a big region, I think, so it can take quite a while to get from one side to the other. It's not as big as something like Pleasant Valley, but you can kind of see like all of the edges of Forlorn Muskeg, which you can't see with most other regions. Like that's the edge wall there, and you can see the edge wall is that, you know, all those mountains along there. So if it's a clear day, you know exactly where you're going. You can't get lost. But if it's foggy, Forlorn Muskeg suddenly becomes much harder to navigate. Got a wolf there. If you want to change which way a wolf is going, all you have to do is look at it, look away, and then look back. If you look here, if I go like this, you see how it turns around? It's going in the same direction as me at the moment. If I do this, it changes direction. It's now coming towards us. It's now going back the way we came. And it only will turn around when you look at it again. So now that I'm not looking at it, it's still pathing in the direction it was before. It's a bit of a cheesy mechanic, but you know, you can't help it a lot of the time, and you still have to be able to see the wolf from quite a bit of distance. Hello, pizza. How long am I streaming for? I have no idea yet. Probably not too long. Hour and a half. I just felt like playing for a bit. I just chilled out. I'll get up tomorrow, so shouldn't be walking around with that weapon out. It's much that if you walk around with the flare gun out, which we have used one flare up, so we've only got 2 left, because we left the rest of them at Coastal Highway for some reason. Kind of silly, really. But yeah, if something jumps you, you know, it's quite quick to aim and shoot, which will save you from everything, provided it's not an Aurora. But yeah, if a moose charges you, if a bear charges you, if a wolf charges you, any of that, it'll scare it off. Looks like there are no wolves right nearby here, which is great. There's a birch sapling over there, but I don't think we need it at the moment. Ones like that, you know, you can leave, and when you need it, you know, you can just go grab it. It's quite easy to see. This is one of the 4 entrances into Forlorn Muskeg. It's quite a good place. It connects up to Manta Town, to Mystery Lake, Bleak Inlet, and to Broken Railroad. Broken Railroad, such a hard word for me to say. Broken Railroad only goes to Broken Railroad. I need to stop saying it. Whether the other ones connect up to the other stuff. I'm out and about, but I'd love to watch when I get home. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, at least for another hour, I would say. Well, since I started. A little bit after midnight, I guess. We've only taken a little bit of damage. I think that damage might be from us being cold the night before and losing some condition that way. And we're going to start taking damage, condition damage, when our fatigue runs out, but that's only 1%. It's not that big of a deal. Fatigue and hunger are the things that kill you the slowest. Although if you're, you know, out of fatigue, then you're much slower walking about and stuff because your carry weight is reduced. Right, and we are back in Mystery Lake. So we're going to head down to Trapp's Cabin, which we've not been to yet. Oh, we haven't got these boxes either. I honestly don't even remember these being here. Such these. Oh, another toque. That's good. It's always good to have backups of things. Can leave this one here in Mystery Lake maybe, if we want to maintain it. I would pretty much always wear a rabbit hat and a toque, so there's a maple sapling down there. To these, below 55 in case that matters. I don't think it technically does at the moment, but whilst we're overweight, we have a higher chance of getting a sprain, so you need to keep that in mind as well. Don't go on too many climbing expeditions when you're over encumbered. Your fatigue, when it hits 50% fatigue, that's when you start to lose carry capacity. I believe it goes down, you know, we can look what it goes down to. Yeah, it goes down to 30, so because we're not quite at the bottom yet, but so it goes down by 15 kilos. That sounds right. So yeah, you have to keep that in mind, and that matters for climbing ropes because you can't climb a rope if you're over encumbered, and if you're on a rope when you're over encumbered, you have a chance to slip down. So you need to make sure you can get up to where you need to be, at least to a ledge or whatever, before you become over encumbered. You can still climb if you're over encumbered. If you get on the rope and then you become, you become too tired, so therefore you become over encumbered. But it's just that little bit riskier. Another fantastic thing about this game is the auto walk feature. You can just press Z by default and your character will automatically walk forwards. Which means I can take a drink, etc. Right, there can be a bear around here, so just be careful, kind of listen out for it. I get a sprain here going up like this, but it's fine. We're already slow. If we sprain our wrist, it means we won't be able to use the bow. And if you sprain both your wrists, then you can't use any weapons. We could have just walked along the bottom, there was no need to come up here. There's the bear. So, which way is it going? Yeah, it's coming over this way.
I can lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Let's not go to Max's last stand then. It's Max's last stand down there at that tree. But the bear, I believe, will come this way. Go kind of up this way a little bit and then come back round to the cabin. So we could kill it. Get 2 bear hides, 2 bear cloaks, and then we can make the bedroll, which is a very useful piece of kit. I think it has plus 12 degrees of warmth when you sleep in it, compared to the plus 5 you get from a normal bedroll. Actually, is normal bedroll plus 5 or is it plus 3? I can't remember. Anyway, it's much better than the normal bedroll. There we go. What we'll do is we won't loot any the area around here. We'll drop stuff off. Loot trappers itself. Probably loot this nearby area. Oh no, the bears come over here. Never mind. I thought it was getting away from us. I thought the rabbits do get scared of the bear if it gets too close. Oh, it's just 2 bears. Yeah, we'll loot that, and then yeah, maybe we'll spend a bit of time here because it might be worth hunting that bear and getting the. No, actually, we need to move on to Mountain Town. We're going to go through the cave up here. We'll see it just in a second. There's the cave up there to get to Mountain Town. There's a couple rope climbs we've got to do. I kind of wish I'd brought my crampons with me. But yeah, we need to try and find some more clothes. We're going to stop taking fatigue damage now as well, but that's fine. We'll have to go indoors. We've got fewer than 10 days left to kind of travel around the world whilst it's that little bit warmer. When it gets to day, pardon me, when it gets to day 50. Oh, have we come to Trapper's Homestead before? We must have done, because it didn't come up as a new location. Huh. I do not remember coming here. Well, that's kind of silly then. When did I come here? We haven't been to Mountain Town. I must have... I think I remember coming here... No, did I? Well, I must have been here, but I don't remember. Didn't harvest the deer carcass, but I wouldn't have done that anyway. This is the problem when you have multiple playthroughs. Maybe I did. Yeah, I've been here, okay.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Left a stone kit here and everything. I'll leave anything here? Oh, there's 2 cooking pots here. What? Why did I come down here and leave 2 cooking pots there? Okay. Right. Let's leave that down there. Okay. Guess we'll put just stuff in here for now. Oh yeah, wow, we actually didn't have any thingies to start a fire with. That's kind of silly. Got a load of these emergency stims from Broken Railroad of all places. We put those in because those food items don't decay. Coffee, we'll just drop on the floor for now. Okay. That's funny, that's the same noise in VHS. What Video Horror Society, I should say. For opening a locker in that. Oh, we've got this one arrow shell. Well, we don't need to fix any arrows right now, so... let's actually drop the stuff we need to drop. We've got so many enables happening, it's silly to have gotten this many. Do absolutely nothing for us at the moment. But which are the ones that are nearly done? This 12% one is nearly done. Are these? Yeah, 21%. Let's put these here, because the ones we'll do first. Yeah, 6 days for that, so... this bow won't make it out of Mountain Town, I'm guessing. I'm just going to leave everything in here rather than do any crazy organisation. How am I for clothing? 64% is the lowest. It's probably worth repairing actually. Don't know if I want to repair this toque. Put these away as well. We'll probably break these down for cloth at some point, but they're back up at the moment technically. Okay, there's another book. We've got quite a few books now. Because there's plenty to read if we need to. I think we'll leave our can opener back here. Oh, actually, we'll eat. See, we can take these with us and eat them, warm them up and eat them. Yeah. I don't think that will happen then. There's going to be some cattails where we go through here, so don't actually need. We need to take this because you need that to get into the garage. You need a pry bar. God, we're really heavy, aren't we? Do I want to take my bedroll? Yes, because we're going to need it most likely to climb. So the places. Deciding whether or not I should repair these. 85% chance. 40 minutes. Okay. Okay, good. Because they're in pretty rough shape. And then I think we'll try repair our bedroll. Which you don't actually need a sewing kit to do. But it increases the chance of it, so maybe it's better to do it because of that, but nice, that's really nice. Okay, cool. It provides extra warmth if it's in better condition, so okay, let's drop off can opener then, like I said. I think we'll only take one recycle can with us. We're most likely going to find another one, and we can just use one to make water with and cook food or warm up teas on the other one. So, I mean, it's kind of silly to. Let's leave behind this birch bark tea and only have 2 teas with us. Yeah, that's fine. Just trying to look for unnecessary weight, but it looks like all of this is kind of necessary. We can drop a couple matches. Barely gets rid of anything, but hey. Okay.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Let's eat some of these. Oh, we need the water as well. Put it like here, didn't I? Okay. I'll just eat some more of these because I'm going to water again to make sure I don't take any damage. Just so as healthy as possible, because I think that will be... Okay, never mind. I think that will be important for when it comes to climbing and possibly being out in the cold, so having every last little percentage of health. Won't matter. Sleep a couple more hours. Just say 3, but it'll be 2 basically. There is a blizzard at the moment, so we need to wait for that to be over. Well, we don't actually, because we're going to be going through the cave system. But we'll spend this time eating again. Yeah, we're going to go through the cave anyway, so it doesn't matter if there's a blizzard for that. And then that means we might as well just get moving sooner rather than later. Keep on these though. Okay, do I think that's everything we need? 2 torches probably enough, especially we've got a flare as well. Do I want to take a bit more water? Yeah, I think let's just take this little bit extra as well. Okay. Okay, cool. I think that's everything we need. We're not going to go all the way to HRV, we're just going to go to Mountain Town. Because... it's just... Because... I don't think there's that much of any use in HRV. Because it's not like, there's no like any man-made things there. Where am I going? Oh my god, this is why blizzards are so dangerous. I've already completely lost where I am. Yeah, I completely went the wrong way there. That's insane. Okay. Cave is up here. I got really thrown off there. Well, we're going to take a bit of cold damage.
So cold.
It'll be warm inside the cave then. And because of the time of day, and because it's this cave, it's actually bright enough that we don't need our lantern, so we could have actually left that behind. Some of the caves are really bright for some reason. So when we get to the end of the cave, we'll just wait out the blizzard. Make sure we're warmed up as well. We could even sleep and regain the stamina so that we have it for the rope climb. We actually didn't need to bring coal with us as well, because there's loads of coal in the cave. These caves as well, these ones count as indoor areas, so you can't actually pass time with cabin fever, campfire. Yeah. You can go to the caves that are in the regions, like the little ones and set into the walls and whatever. Those count as outdoors, but these type of caves with loading screens, they're indoors. However, the outdoor caves have an indoor kind of area. That doesn't affect camping or whatever, but it does mean you can cure items in like the back half of the cave. So you can basically live in a cave. You'll have to use a bedroll, or you'll need to have one of the caves that's got let's see if it is a blizzard still. Oh, there's not. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back inside and we're going to sleep for an hour. We'll warm up and we'll take a moment to eat as well. I didn't bring much food with me. If need be, we'll starve ourselves, but we'll get a load of food in from out of town as well, because it's quite a residential area. Right, and then we'll sleep for an hour. Hopefully that will warm us back up to full. We'll get most of our fatigue back. And that way we have an easier time climbing the ropes. The less fatigued you are, the quicker you climb ropes, so therefore the less fatigue you'll use up. Okay, it's still pretty nippy. In fact, yeah, it's 3 chevrons cold out in the wind. There is a cave down here, so we could sleep down there once we do this first climb. First climb is a climb down though, which is obviously much easier than climb up. Grab these for some food. Actually, I might grab the ones that are in wind cover. We can leave the other ones for when we come back. We're not going to run though, because we don't want to fatigue. Oh, the wind's changed again. Okay. It is going to be slowly getting warmer from now, but it's going to be a while before it's warm enough that we can be out properly that long. Got a waterfall. Looks like there's a fog rolling in, but that's okay. That's not going to be a little bit clunky to navigate with the fog, but it's fairly linear in most parts of it. By the farm you can get a little bit lost, but yeah, we'll need to find the key to get inside the farm place. It's a high value loot area, but it's also well defended by wolves. But our first port of call will be the town itself. We'll do the town, loot all of that. Don't know how long that's going to take us. It'll probably take the best part of the whole day, really. Yeah, definitely to the end of today. But we'll loot all of that. In fact, we'll loot the garage first, then go into the town, loot that. Then we'll go to the farm, I think. Okay, I'll climb down here. You'll see when we climb down we're much faster compared to climbing up. But you can see how much of the fatigue it eats away at. So you need to make sure you're able to make a climb before you do it. Otherwise you're pretty much guaranteed to die. There can be a wolf that spawns down here, so you need to be careful.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Sure, Astrid. We're going to go inside this cave, and I think we'll sleep for maybe just 1 hour will do. I mainly want to warm up. Oh my lord, I found something on someone. That's insane.
This will
Oh wow, 2 things. And they were the funny number condition. That's some good fine. It's a bit of food. You'll see when I step into the back of this cave, you'll see Game? Is it really that cold at the moment? No, yeah, I was going to say, you see when I step into the back of the cave, I actually warm up here, because this is the indoor bit of the cave. So, yeah. This is one of these weird caves that's really hard to see things in. I don't know why it's like this. Okay. Right, yeah, we'll sleep for... We'll sleep for 2 hours. Get much more fatigue back that way. The weather could change, which would be bad if it got really windy or something, but... Right. We'll drink this Summit Soda. Even though it's ruined, it's fine. Just get rid of some of this extra weight. Okay. And we also found even more matches, which is really, really nice. We've had quite a few matches on this run so far. The rocks down here are weird, man. Yeah, let's see, we're only down to 1 chevron we're losing now, which is absolutely fine. We're going to be going in and out of houses as well, so... Yeah. I mainly slept for the... I did get my bedroll back, didn't I? Yeah, I mainly slept for the fatigue, not the warmth. But sometimes it's a good idea to sleep for the warmth, because you get a bonus to sleeping in beds, to your warmth. The bare bedroll is the best one in the game, that's plus 12. Lots of the interior beds are plus 5. Some are pretty terrible, like the ones that you can find in caves that are like just some leaves piled on the ground. They're like pine leaves, snow pine leaves. They only give like plus 0.5 or something, but you know, it's still something. Climbing area that way. There's also a climbing area this way. This is a weird part of the map where you are trapped down here between 2 ropes. There's no other way out of here. You can't go over this way. You just die. I don't think... I mean, there is like the basin you can get down to, but I don't think you can get down to it over here, but I may be wrong. There you can see how we're much slower climbing up. And that way our fatigue will drop down much, much quicker. So the more you climb, the more tired you're going to be. And then your stamina in the bottom right, that's what also slows you down. The less stamina you have, the slower you're going to go. Right, but we're here. We made it. We're going to quickly check out the picnic area, see if there's any food left around. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there is any over here as well. That's fine. Didn't expect there to be. I've never seen any wolves up here, so you can get wolves slightly further down, but actually on top of the picnic area. No. I'll check this building out. Usually has 1 or 2 things in. Got a potbelly stove as well, so yeah, got granola bar.
I think I can use
Oh,
this.
some fleece mittens, nice. Okay, they're not as good as the other ones, the wool ones, but use them in a pinch, or if not, they'll just be cloth. Is that Mountain Town? Haven't played this in a while. Yeah, we've just come into Mountain Town now. This is it here. Obviously, you haven't got anything on the map. This is right at the top of the picnic area. So the garage is just down here, and then kind of over in that direction is the town itself, Milton. But yeah. But how are you doing, Gilmore Gamer? Is that it? Hope you're having a nice evening. How long has it been since you played The Long Dark? I know, I mean, I took quite a big break from it a couple times, just because I went in and out of really liking survival games, but I'm on quite a big streak of it at the moment. And actually playing Interloper, which I didn't do before. Let's check this car out and then we'll check out the thing. What was inside these bins? I think actually it is somewhere here in Milton. There's a bin that's... Oh no. The bin in Bleak Inlet. In the trailer. Right next to the cannery. That has got some salty crackers in. Guaranteed every single time. So it's worth looking inside them. Alright, let's just have a quick look around here. Don't think anything really spawns outside. Alright, let's go inside. I think this is always locked, so you have to pry it open. It's one of these weird places where you've got to get the key for the farmhouse, and then stump removal. We'll leave that here. There's like barely any reason to take it with us. Yeah, you need the key for the farmhouse, and then you need a pry bar to get in there. It's kind of odd. You can check the cash register. You can get cash in. A few monks ran into Timberwolf Pack and got angry. yeah, they do tend to have that effect. They can be troublesome, especially if you don't have a way to ward them off like at all. Then you are kind of just dead. Okay. Beef jerky. Oh, there's quite a bit of food in here, which is nice. Was that in Bleak Inlet or Blackrock? I'm guessing Blackrock because that came out the end of last year, right? So yeah, makes sense. I don't like going, especially to Bleak Inlet. I don't like going because it's so cold, and then you've got the Timberwolves. I don't particularly like going to Blackrock either. Neither have like absolutely crazy good stuff to find anyway. I mean, you get the ammunition workbenches, but especially on like Interloper, it doesn't really matter. It's not this spray paint. I just don't bother taking them with me. I also don't bother opening up this back door or opening the other door. If I've opened one, then might as well keep using that, because otherwise that takes a percentage off of your pry bar. Blackrock was going for the vest. Yeah. I don't even know that the vest is that great as well, which is kind of annoying because it is so heavy, like 5 kilos when you're not wearing it, and then if you wear it, then that's obviously one of your accessories starts taken up. I mean, it's very good at what it does. If you don't want to take damage, that is just 50% it takes off. Oh, another hacksaw. That's good. Tons of food. But yeah, like, I don't know how much lighter it gets when you've actually got it equipped. I can't remember how much lighter clothes are when they're on you, but yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem worth it in my opinion, which is a shame. I mainly went there to get noisemakers myself, but I also think they're not that great, which is kind of annoying. Another grenade bar. Wow, so much food in here, which is nice. It's going to mean we can afford to not spend time hunting here. We can just grab what we want and then head out of here. And then we'll come back here at a later date to do a proper sweep of the area. Right, I think that's probably it. Any of this food worth eating now? Yep, we'll eat that before it starts to go off. And we'll eat this before it starts to go off as well. Everything else here has a risk of getting us ill, so yeah, I'd rather not. Some of it only a 1% chance, but going on a collection mission, yeah, no, it's nice getting all of the stuff together. Because I've mainly played Voyager, it's obviously a lot easier to move about the world. You can certainly run into trouble, but you're not having to deal with cold mainly is the big difference I'm noticing so far. And that I was just collecting absolutely everything on the map, which is quite fun. We could go over to the prison bus, but I don't think anything useful actually spawns there. Yeah. Oh yeah, we want to go to the crash site as well, so maybe we'll do the town, then the crash site. Actually, we've barely even got time today, so we might do part of the town. and then we'll go to the crash site and the radio tower, etc. Right, we're going this way. On full condition, so we can, you know, we're actually warm. That's crazy. This time of day we were actually warmed up. I didn't even notice. How warm is it? It feels like 1 degree. Nice. That's the benefit of getting all that clothing early on. But it is going to be, you know, this time tomorrow it's going to be even colder because we're still not day 50 yet. Right, I'm going to leave these houses. So we're mainly looking for clothing because we need to get another under trouser section. Let's go this way because we can get out the door that side. Try and check under the bed a little bit. It can be a little bit awkward checking all of it. Don't think we'll grab any of the cloth right now as well. We'll leave that for later. Come on, long johns. That's what we want. Thermal underwear. That's sad. I also forgot that I didn't need to bring water with me because you get so much here because there's so many toilets. Okay. There's no medicine cabinet. You need to, I think on Interloper you need to expand it. It's very easy to find nothing or maybe one thing inside these houses. But it's lots of them together, so, you know, it's not like a waste of time. There you go, there's some peaches. So far, I believe it's a fire log and some peaches. That's our victory. You can check inside ovens. You normally find, you sometimes find meat. But obviously if you've left it, then the meat will have gone off. But, oh nice, okay, salmon solder as well. Definitely worth going inside here, getting 2 or 3 things. We'll leave. We just have to get lucky and find some clothing. Right. I know we won't find some in the fridge, but it's worth checking for other stuff. It only takes a couple of seconds to search things. In fact, I will take a drink whilst I'm searching.
Looks like this has been here a while.
It's good. Books, lots of firewood. We're going to be leaving that here. I'm not logging that all the way back to Trappers. Means we can have
Nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, that's really good. Actually in really good condition as well, 60%. Okay, right, we are in a much better spot now. I can't remember, these are like some of the best things you can get. This is obviously the best. These we could be better, these we could be better. Because we could have the climbing socks, which I believe you get on Interloper, and we could have the, are they woolen long johns? But nice. Now we've filled out all of our clothing slots. That's really good. That was the minimum of coming here to Mountain Town. Or coming to Mountain Town. So I'm glad we've at least been able to do that. That means this is definitely not a wasted trip. More books. Good way to start a fire quickly. A book. I believe it starts it a little bit quicker and it has a much higher chance to start the fire. It's like 20 extra %. We're already getting overweight. We'll leave some stuff in
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Grandmother's house. I was going to say, I don't remember searching these, and that's because I didn't. Let's see if it was worth me turning around to do that. It certainly was. 12 matches. I believe whenever you find matches like that, it's always 12 matches, so you're safe to assume. Right, we'll search this car. There's another car back there we'll search, but there's another house just here in front of us. A lot of these houses have a chance to be enterable, and then they've got a chance to be destroyed, etc. So, yeah, right, we'll search this house. This might be the last one on this section of the street. It's one of these construction houses, which means it'll have nothing inside it. I don't think I've, like, even on Voyager, I like never find stuff inside these. Pretty useless. Yeah. Maybe if you destroy the crate there might be stuff inside, but I doubt it. Normally it's fixed locations for the crates. Oh, this house back here as well. Search that. Search the truck. You can just look inside the back seats to check if there's stuff there, but I don't like to risk it. I'd rather just look inside. You can open the visors, but you won't find anything inside there. And obviously in the hood you can find a battery if you want lead. And you can also open the fuel cap. For no reason whatsoever. Be nice if you could siphon fuel from them, but alas, you cannot. Okay. This house looks almost ransacked. Oh, nice.
Could end up being
Food.
useful.
The more food we find, that just means we don't need to hunt whilst we're here, and we can just eat that for the most part, as long as it's safe. Or eat right before we go to bed, and then you can just deal with the infection whilst you sleep that night. You can't open that microwave, okay. Just checking around here. There's always stuff hidden absolutely everywhere. I always think I've looted stuff on my main playthrough, and then I find, you know, one little thing hidden somewhere. It's very easy to just miss something. We found some boots. We'll break those down for leather at some point.
I'll take it.
Pretty heavy. No, I didn't just lean my head in real life to check that. Great example of how our brains are not used to virtual worlds and whatever. Right, what are we up to? 49.9, okay. Right, I'm gonna check this truck here. We'll probably check the credit union and the post office. Just check the bed for any tools. Sometimes you can find tools in the back of them. Kind of hidden under the snow though. You might see a little bit poking out. Don't see anything now. Sounds like the walls might be over by the house that stands by itself. Let's check. Post office. Credit union's the one across the street. Credit union usually actually has good stuff in it. Post office, on the other hand, tends to have sweet F all in it. But a sewing book is really good. Especially because it's really hard to level up the sewing skill. It's the one thing I don't have a level 5 in my main run, and that runs on day 470 something. Okay, it's actually starting to get cold again now. Actually, evening. But it doesn't matter because we're gonna go inside soon. Also, free cloth. Don't mind if we do. More free cloth. Oh, Ambassador, you spoil us.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Nice. Probably go on until about 12:30, so another 20 minutes. I am very much in the swing of this though. It's very satisfying looting places in the long dark. It's like a massive reason to start new runs constantly. It's that sense of clearing out and sweeping somewhere. You don't get that in many games, and I think that's one of the massive pulls to the long dark. Come on, let's find some woolen long johns. That would be nice. We've got so much water. More water than we would ever be able to use. Didn't know if we found a sewing kit yet. I don't think we have, so we can't make any repairs whilst we're here, which is kind of annoying. When we go up to the trailer, we could make some fishing tackles and make some fishing lines, and we can repair stuff with that. Okay, we should actually run a little bit because we're actually not that tired. It's going to start getting dark soon. If it gets dark, where would I be okay searching? I'm not sure I'd want to go to the plane wreck in the dark. I think we might just carry on looting the town. I'm sure I didn't check in here, did I? Yeah, we might carry on looting the town. So we'll grab these cars, we'll go to that house, and then we'll drop everything off at grandmother's. That's not essential. Yeah, and then we'll carry on looting. We could play more of the story on stream. I did carry on playing it myself because I wanted to get all the achievements in the game, and I was like, this is going to take forever, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it in a reasonable enough time. So I did a little bit more. I finished the first chapter, first episode, and I got about halfway through the second one. But I don't find the story that interesting. Because the survival elements of The Long Dark are toned down massively in the story mode, which, you know, it's fair enough. Like, the point is you're supposed to be looking at the story, focusing on the story. But, yeah.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Overweight. We haven't got much food. We can eat safely. But that's fine, we can always leave it here, and then in future if we need it, it's there. Or we can eat it right before we go to bed, like I said. Bulleting, spray cans. I normally would just grab them and move them out. Same as fertilizer and stump remover. Because I'll maybe want it one day, and if I leave it out, then I'm more likely to see it. Right, I'm just going to check the shed, and then we're going to go to grandmother's. Can't run because too heavy. I didn't see any. Oh, there's literally a toolbox right here with a whetstone on top of it, and I'm like, I didn't see anything. Ah dear, what an idiot. Okay. Yeah, you're still here? Yep. Probably about another 15 minutes. I'm still here. Okay. Go in the kitchen, and we're going to drop off all the stuff in the fridge, I'm guessing. Okay. Matches. I'll put all of those in. Always want 2 coal on me. We're fine for water, so. Obviously we won't put that stuff in there. It is mainly food we've gotten so far. So we'll put all of the like high risk stuff over here. Which is pretty much all of it. We've got 1 pork and beans that is safe enough to eat. fish is really unsafe to eat. Let's drop one of those. Right, and then we'll carry on looting down here. I think that was most of the stuff we had to get rid of. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, we've got this house over here. There can be walls around here. In fact, I think they're right over the hill there, so when we go that way, we might bump into them. Oh wow.
Okay.
2 things decided. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. And if we go up to the house that sits just outside of town, then it like sits over a lake. That one will we'll definitely run into the walls there. How was going out pizza? What were you up to? Ugh, do you know what I mean? Like these just have nothing in. There's a school you can go to as well, which I think can have like coal around it and some other stuff. Oh, there's a wolf barking for some reason. There's anything there. Went for Din Din's and pub and then ran with friends to watch Cringe Talk. What is Cringe Talk? Is that just cringy TikToks? I don't know. That might be an actual thing. Oh, I'm not down with the youth. That sounds nice. It's always fun jollies to the pub. Search all these drawers. I'm not sure what I'm hoping to find here.
This'll come in handy.
Not those, that's for certain. You know, you're right. Okay. How do you deliberately get out of your way to find cringe talks? Because isn't it like the whole point is you have like a For You page? It's like TikToks that other stuff you like. We'll search these 2 lockers.
I think I can use this.
Nice, okay. I mean, that's pretty bad, but the only clothing we're looking for is, I think, better socks and better under trouser garments. YouTube compilations. Ah, I love.
Hope nobody
Oh,
needs
another.
this anymore.
Wow. Okay, we found a lot of takes. Yeah, the irony of watching TikToks on YouTube. I don't know who'd be more annoyed by that, YouTube or TikTok. Alright, do we wanna bother opening this safe? This safe like never has anything good in it, in my opinion. From my experience. You know. As cash, you can
I'll take it.
use this as tinder. It's the same weight and stuff, so it's kind of pointless, but yeah. Just leave it here and have some cash money for when we're out of the apocalypse. Dinner was the highlight of my day. I'm getting old. No, dinner's always the highlight of my day. What did you have for dinner? These are just safety deposit bots, so unlikely to find anything too great.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
It won't. It won't, Astrid. I never asked, is this set as a dystopian world? Kind of, like, you're in rural Canada that's on an island, Great Bear Island, and the point is it's been kind of cut off from the rest of the world because of something called the Great Collapse, which meant there's no. Hey, I'm glad I opened that. There's no contact with the outside world, etc. And there's been this geomagnetic storm, which has made living here very rough. But that's really it. Halloumi burger with slaw, Mexican seasoned fries, and nacho cheese sauce. Wow, very fancy. Oh yes, no, I saw it on your Insta. I do believe. I think we searched this house. I think we did. Did we? Let's check. Yep. Never a bad idea to quickly check things like that. Okay, we'll check these ones along here and then we'll head back. Not having much luck with these cars. We've had a bit of food in them so far, like 3 food items in total. 2 in one car. Right, shut. I don't think I've ever had a halloumi burger. Alright, well, no need to go down there. We can go up to that house over there. Let's search this one first. Check the school out, and then we'll have a wander over there because the wolves are most likely over there, so I don't really want to hang out with them. Just halloumi in a bun, to be fair. Do you know what? After saying that, I don't even know. Have I had halloumi before? I must have. I think I've had like halloumi fries, maybe. Is halloumi the really like stringy stuff? Stringy cheese? Am I being an idiot? Am I confusing it with something else? Candy. Can I check these? Yep. Yep. No, it's squeaky, white block. What am I thinking of? Oh, cooking pot, nice. Very dense. Okay. I'm describing me. A white block that's very dense. And squeaky. I can't attest to most of those things, but if you say so. It's starting to get a bit dark now, so harder to see indoors. Right, let's check the school. We can run because we got quite a lot of fatigue. Don't think we'll find much around here. Yeah, ignore the tiny school children shoes. It's fucked. Good when barbecued. Are you talking about the school children's shoes? I think you can say that, pizza. Yeah, there's a wolf there. Alright, let's go up and around and see if we can get in here. Okay, never mind. I mean, we still can. We're just gonna have a harder time afterwards. Sardines. Well, at least there was one thing in here, I guess. Man, these places are the worst. Okay. 22 shots we got with our bow. It's not many. And there are cattails and stuff down there we could grab, but there's 2 wolves, so I'm not going to. Gonna head back over to the house, I think. We're out of line of sight, they shouldn't find us. Okay, we're good.
Alright, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
When I said we're good, I didn't mean we're fine in terms of the wolves won't follow us, but we'll get back to the house before this guy charges us. So. Okay, that's fine. Yes, hello. Goodbye. It's always worth checking the mailboxes as well. I haven't actually checked any of them. These are shots from Grandmother herself. Right, I don't think we'll loot too much of this, given how dark it is. But we can certainly grab some stuff. So many books here. Maybe we'll at least loot down here. I think that cooking pot's always there. It's because in the story mode she's got a pot of soup she's making there. There's some matches. Got 3 of those then. Let's extinguish this. And then do the rest of it in the dark to save fuel. What you can do as well is you can use something like a can to work out your location. Should be another one here. Thought. Okay. That's how stingy I am with my fuel that I refuse to use it. I'd rather just claw around in the dark. I did wonder if this was just modern day survival in rural Canada. Yeah, this is how they have to live. Makes sense that it'd be a little more than that, yeah. Yeah, that's very specifically they're on an island that's struggled. Okay, we're gonna eat some stuff that's got a chance to make us ill, I guess. Like all of this. Although we're not that hungry, so. Yeah, no, let's just put everything away for now. Okay, if we'll wait inside here. That toke's in pretty good condition. Can't remember which one was my one. I picked up another one, didn't I? Put the hacksaw away. I can put this on the ground and just be curing it. Might as well eat this one before it's 75% as well. I might carry 2 of those around, and then I think that's alright, okay. Yep. We might as well search here in the dark for a bit, burn this fuel, because we have got another lantern, so... It takes quite a while to burn out as well. I'm acting like it's gone in 2 seconds. And we... Actually, I don't think we've got any fuel with us, but that's fine. That's the room I sleep in normally when I'm here. This is where I had my main base in my first runs of this game, and where I stayed for quite a bit at the start because I didn't move around the world because I'm a bit of an idiot. Can we see if there's anything back there, or should we break down the cloth? I think we might have to break down the cloth thing. Stuff spawns behind this cloth here, so. Ah, a cup of coffee. That's good. I know you can get like a sapling, but a cup of coffee seems like one of the best things you can get. Although it would already be a pre-cured sapling, which is nice.
This'll come in handy.
Any more bear moments like last time? No. We've seen a couple bears. Saw one in Forlorn Muskeg by the train car. Oh, fantastic sewing kit. That's really good. So we can repair up our stuff if we want. Okay. Although it's probably a little bit too dark to actually do it. If we got anything we can do quickly, then like it'd be really good to do this. Can't repair whilst in the dark. Okay, that's so sad because that just wasted the cloth. What you can do is if you light a thing like that and then repair, you can do that. And boom. Nice. Don't think we should do any more though for now. Okay, we've got 2 bits of cloth on us, so we can do more if we want. Yeah, we'll eat some of the low condition stuff. We'll save that for the morning. Yeah, we'll eat the stuff that's a bit risky. We'll go for the stuff that's over 20%, I guess, just so we have an even less chance of it. There's people going down past the road. Okay. So we'll eat. And we'll sleep for 10 hours, which is actually only going to be like 9 hours. Oh, there's a blizzard. It's a good time for a blizzard, because a blizzard shouldn't last more than 10 hours. Okay. Right, we go down here. Drop off all this stuff that's got a chance to make us ill. Better, actually. What is this on? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll put that there, and then this will be a separate pile here. Like this hasn't got a chance to make us ill. We don't need to eat anymore. What happens if you eat too much bad stuff? It's more like everything you eat has a chance to make you a bit ill if it's below a certain condition. So you need to just be careful and have antibiotics ready. And then you need to like rest as well, like as soon as it's happened. So it's normally advisable if you're going to eat bad stuff to eat right before you go to bed, so that then you can rest it off straight away and it doesn't really matter. It's a bit cheaty, but that's how it goes. Or as Boris Johnson would say, them's the breaks. Which is a very normal thing to say when you get thrown out of office. Right, okay, I think that's it. So what we'll do is we'll end here. We'll make some quick notes for ourselves, because we've done this. So to do loot, plane, crash, and tower. Loot, farm, loot, church, etc. Loot, bridge. Okay. Bear hide in trappers, other in coastal highway, because we'll need that for making the thing. Loot left in trappers. Okay, I think that's it. Cool. So then we'll step outside, step back inside, save the game, and yeah. Look at that, nice clear day. Good day to light a fire. I'm not sure whether we'll go. So this is where I really wish I had a map I could show you guys. It'd be nice if we had the map already mapped out in game, but we don't. But yeah, I'm not sure if we'll go to the farm first, and then up to the tower, and the plane crash. Doing both of those will probably take about half a day. And then we could go to the church, or we could spend a little bit of time doing something else. I don't know. We could always go down into the basin, but we could leave through the basin and come out in Forlorn Muskeg, actually. Nah, we don't want to do that because we'll be too over